What is up, everyone? I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and I have simply outdone myself now. I am a whole mere 14 days late, and I am now officially recording my recap of the month of April. And you might as well just call it a recap of the month of April and a halfway of the month of May. But finals are over with, so now, and we're in the summer movie preview. Whoop whoop! Yes! So get excited, and I'm sorry that you're watching this on the webcam video, but yeah, this video is going to be all over the place because I got a lot to talk about. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so let's get into it. I was chilling in my South Miami Beach in April, so I didn't get to see a lot of movies because I was there, but I did get to see some things and do some things that I'm not too proud of. It was Miami is a pretty interesting place. Let's just say that I saw some things that I never thought I'd see, and I got myself into a party that, well, I wouldn't say it's a party. I don't know. Well, I go to pee. I go use a porta john, and then when I come out, I'm surrounded by nothing but millions of effie trinkets and Capitol citizens and stuff like that. I mean, it was bizarre, but it's a fun fun late night party story to tell. Alrighty, now let's get into some movies, because that's, to be honest, is probably why you came here to listen. Alright, as for the best movie of April, hands down, the award goes to The Cabin in the Woods. This movie was phenomenal. I mean, I love me horror movies. I love me the slasher genre, but this literally took everything that I loved about that genre and flipped it upside down, and it just played with my mind, and I absolutely loved it, and I just got the movie poster for it, and so bye-bye Saw 3. I'm going to put you up, and I'm going to put that in place of it, if I can get off my lazy tail and actually do it. So, yeah. And I did a review for it, but my review was sort of not very informative, because it's one of those movies where you can't even really say what it's about, or else if you say what it's about, it's one giant spoiler. So I just basically have to go with your gut feeling and just say it. You need to say it. Say it. But yes, moving on. The worst movie of April. Oh, the worst movie of April. That goes to John Cusack's The Raven. I didn't review this film because it was a generic, unoriginal, uninspiring film that, to be honest, just left me bored. I don't despise the movie, but I don't particularly love the movie. This movie was very just bland. It was unoriginal, and I felt like I was just watching a run-of-the-mill movie that's just gonna find its way on FX one day. John Cusack was very annoying as Edgar Allan Poe, and I'm sorry, but the picture I have of the image that I picture of Edgar Allan Poe is not a drunken sailor who's annoying and constantly yelling at the screen, "Where's Emily? Where's Emily?" I'm sorry, but this movie, I wasn't buying it at all. So, yeah, on to that. News. Oh, do I have news for you? Alright. First bit of information that you must know is Charlie Kaufman. I cannot pronounce his last name, and I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. He will be adapting the screenplay for the first installment in the Chaos Walking series, The Knife of Never Letting Go. This is I read this book in April, and it's the best book I have ever read. Hands down. I've converted a bunch of people to reading it in like just a couple of weeks, and they all agreed with me. It's from Lionsgate is distributing the film, and I think Charlie is an interesting choice. If you've ever seen the adaptation, which is based off of a book, he definitely made it his own, and I'm interested to see how he's gonna handle this, but I think he is perfect. I mean, when I literally heard that he looked online and heard that he was going to be adapting it, I literally freaked out, because I was already trying to digest the whole book. I don't even want to read the second book right now, because I'm trying to digest all the epicness that lied in the first book. I can't even read any of the other books. Like, I'm having a hard time reading Miss Pettigrews for the mere fact that all I want to do is read the Ask and the Answer. But yeah, I mean, awesome news. This next bit of information that I wanted to say has nothing to do with movies, but I thought it was actually really cool. My high school, which I never would have thought would have done this, actually did like a little rendition of the Michael Jackson's Thriller in their school. You can find a link to watch the really cool video in the description below. I also try to throw annotation or something around me. I don't know. Watch it. It is really cool. My high school did this. I was so shocked that my high school would do this. And I mean, they did a really good job. I actually know a lot of the people that are in the video. So Napoleon, Crystalina, y'all were like, y'all 2 thumbs up approval. And it's all shot on one long continuous loop. And I think that's really what sells it, is that it's shot on that. So as they're running around, more people are sort of crawling out of the doors in the hallways, and they're all like zombified, you know, like. That was a fail. I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna leave it in. Bunch of movies. Alright. Movies that are coming out here shortly. Well, you're watching this like 14 days late, so that you already know we've already seen the mother beeping Avengers, and it's taking all of our money, and I'm proudly willing to give it to it. It's a far more superior film than Avatar, in my opinion. So I am more than capable of saying, screw Avatar, let the Avengers take the spot. But to be honest, there's other movies. I want to see Dark Shadows. I haven't seen it yet, even though the reviews are mixed. But I mean, besides that, I really don't know any other films that are coming out here recently that I want to go see. I mean, you got Battleship, and you do got What to Expect When You're Expecting, which I think is going to be either a hit or a miss. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but I'll watch it when I get the time. But you know, I'm through with classes, so I'll have all the time in the world now to go see it, to go see some movies and review some movies. So yeah. So, until next time, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you guys just been slashed.